Okay, I'm in the kitchen today and I'm going to make Salisbury steak, and Leslie asked me to film it. It's kind of winging it. I have no recipe, but this is what I'm going to put in it. I don't know the amounts yet. I have about 2.5 pounds of ground meat. I have an onion soup mixed dry thing. I have some breadcrumbs. I have a little dash of celery salt I'm going to put in there, some garlic powder, and a little Worcestershire. And 2 eggs. So I'm going to get the meat into my pan and then I will start adding stuff. We'll see how it goes. Well, there we go. There's the meat. And here comes the French onion soup. And I'm going to put in a little breadcrumbs. I think that's enough. And hang on, I got to use my other hand for a minute. Okay, I cracked the 2 eggs into there. I'm going to put a little bit. The lid's almost broke off my celery salt. A little bit celery salt. Not a lot. Garlic powder. Little garlic powder. And a little Worcestershire. That should be good. And now I'm going to mix it up kind of like you would a meatloaf. So I'll get that going and then I'll be back. Looks kind of gross right now, but it'll look better. Okay, it's all mixed in. It just looks kind of like meat. Nothing special. But now I'm going to make it into hamburger patties and get them on the stove to cook. So I'm getting ready to patty them out. Yep, here's this batch, and I have some over here already cooking. I love that sound. Isn't that lovely? So I'll let them cook about, I don't know, 5 or 6 minutes on each side maybe. So we will return when I flip them. Now I'm getting them flippoed. There we go. Cook them on this side. You gotta get another plate out to put them on when they're done cooking, because after that will be time to do the gravy, which is just some I found in the pantry. So you'll see. They smell good. Half the family is done, and here the other half just went in. They're like, oh. Okay, now the family's all together over there resting. But now in this skillet that I fried, I took some of the grease out but left some of it in there. I'm going to put in, I just have a big can of mushrooms we had in the pantry. And let them fry them up a little bit. Not a lot, just a little. I'm going to add some gravy into it here in a moment. I'm only cooking it about half. I'm also steaming some cauliflower in the microwave. I might put a little shot of Worcestershire on these before I put my gravy in there. So hang on. We're back. Let's just give them a little sprinkle. Make them happy. Me and my lusty self. Smells good. And then here in a couple minutes I'm going to throw in a big can of ready-made gravy, which I will show you. It is this right here. Roasted beef gravy. Now these are getting nice and... Oh, I was hoping I wouldn't drop it and I didn't. Thank gosh, that would have been embarrassing. Now we're putting the gravy in there. I want to stir it all together here in a moment. Hang on. There. Now I'm getting it all mixed. And then once it just starts burbling a little bit, I'm going to put the happy family back in here. And put it kind of on a simmer in the back while I make potatoes and finish the cauliflower. Well, let's see how many of them we get back into the pool. You just put them in there and let them bathe. So, anybody have bets? We'll see if I get them all. Hang on. Well, they all made it back in there. I don't know how. And now I have them on the rear burner on low. So they're just going to simmer for a little while. Is it bubbling? This burner hasn't got hot enough yet. Now I'm on to make cheesy cauliflower. While that's simmering, I'm going to, I have a microwave steamer. I put the Rifleman's on. Cauliflower in my microwave steamer, and you just, in a half a cup of water, you just snap it on and put it in the microwave for about 8 minutes. And I did one batch already, which is over here. And then once it's done, I will put some cheese on it and melt it on there in the microwave. And the last thing I'm making is just some instant mashed potatoes because they were in the covered box top. So I'm getting that pot ready while that's cooking and that's simmering. I'm multitasking. I just put some Kraft singles on the first batch of cauliflower, and then I'll put the hot cauliflower on top, put more cheese on top, and melt it a little. You have 43 seconds. Once that's done, I'll start the potatoes, and then once they're done, everything will be ready. And we'll show you when everything's done. Here's what it looks like: my Salisbury steak and my taters and my cauliflower. There's the humper getting ready. I'll get him tasting it here in a minute. Okay, he just peppered it. Now he's going to taste it. The steak, the hamburger patty, not the instant mashed potatoes.
Hot.
Are they good? Now I get to taste it. But that is our dinner right there. On what's tonight? The 8th of November? I do believe. Oh, and did I also mention I made a chocolate cake for dessert tonight?